my goal in life was, how do I build high performance teams? And very carefully, I have not used the word individuals, high performance teams, right?
Teams.
A team
Yeah.
comprises of many individuals. Some may do better, some may do relatively okay, some may excel, some may be superstars, and so on and so forth. So, how do I build high performance teams? What is that I do to in order to ensure that they have all inputs, trainings, the ability to succeed in their assigned tasks, etc. So this is one aspect. Second element is, when you deal with people who are not performing. My formula in life was very simple, right? It's a function of skill and will,
Can you elaborate a little bit
right?
more about it? Function of skill
Okay,
and will.
okay,
Yeah.
skill and will, right? Now let me react to a scenario where I'm trying, I'm not able to succeed because I don't possess those skills to succeed. Skills can be taught. Skills can be acquired. One can actually acquire the skills and move forward in life. But when it comes to will, you cannot teach, you cannot acquire. When I dealt with below par performance, I looked at life through simple lens, skill and will. If there is skill and there is no will, do you think the person should have place in that team or the organization?
It's difficult, right? When you don't have a will. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. But on the other side, if the person is willing, keen, committed, but maybe lacking skills, now that is my role as a team manager or as a team leader or as a sales leader, to be able to provide those inputs and help the person evolve. And I have seen many instances in my career where uh, people had the will, tremendous will to succeed, but they were short of skills. And once those inputs were given, they actually became superstar salesmen in their career.
There is a tremendous will, and uh, the skill is something that is missing. And you, as a sales manager or people manager, you have tremendous pressure to deliver result with immediate effect. And in that kind of scenario, would you still give a longer rope for those individuals who carry will and they lack skill, and you know there's no time available with you?
Interesting. Uh, Earlier in the discussion, I mentioned expectation setting. Expectation setting is a two-way process wherein the manager and employee need to come to an agreement in terms of by whom, by when. Simple. Who has to do what, by when. And in order to say, and I also spoke about measure of success. Now, I cannot say I will provide skills to this person and let him evolve over a period of 2 years. No one has the time. On the other side, if you say, I am willing to bet on you, these are the areas where you need to work on, and this is the expectation from you, and this is the timeline by which you need to achieve this. Then we are talking realistic timelines in terms of by when the person will be able to qualify and thereby deliver expectations. You cannot leave it open-ended. However committed the employee is, the employee also needs to realize that the clock is ticking, right? And if I'm able to do A, B, C, D, E, then I will be able to move forward in life. But the extreme situation is when the person lacks the will, you will have to have a frank conversation with the person, communicate very clearly that if things are not fitting, it is only fair that the organization and employee both understand what's best for them.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Connect Inside Out. I truly hope this conversation gave you something valuable to reflect on. If you found this episode meaningful, do share it with your friends, colleagues, teams, or anyone who you think could benefit from these insights. Conversations like these grow only when people like you support and spread them. And do support Connect Inside Out by subscribing to the channel and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Your support genuinely helps us bring more such real and insightful conversations to you. Until next time, stay connected, not just with the world outside, but also with the world inside you.